So first, this is the new design for GeniuX. You can see it's got the same menus as before, your scheduled mailings, your automated mailings, the new member mailings. It's been renamed. It's now the autoresponder series. And then you've got your status and settings, and then a link to help and tutorials. These are some old videos. We will update them with the new design and the new AI, but it still goes over some of the basic features. So the help and tutorial videos are here if you want to watch them. But let me talk about this new design. So you can see, just like before, you've got the time and date that your scheduled mailing is going to go out. We've replaced the calendar. The old one, it wasn't working very well in modern browsers. For example, a lot of the dates weren't showing on the weekends and stuff like that, and the colors weren't what they were supposed to be. So we completely replaced that. So now you've got a nice modern calendar that works well with newer browsers. So you select the date that you want your email to go out. You choose your time, so it could be 5:30 p.m. And then just like before, you choose which members. You can have it go to all of your members, your buyers, or if you have different membership levels, you could send it to just a specific membership level. Now, if you want to manually send an email, you can type in your subject, type in your message, and then preview it and send it. And then it also still has this click link macro. I moved it to the bottom because I think the way that was organized before was just really confusing. You had pretty much all of the options right at the top, even though you may not necessarily be using those options. So I've moved some things under different tabs. So if you do want to have a click link macro, if you want it to redirect to another site, you can just click URL. And then let's say you wanted to send out an email for Traffic Splash, and you could put in your Traffic Splash username and then just use this macro in your email just like before. You could say, click here, and you would obviously put more than this in the email, but this is just showing you how the link works. So you just have the link up here, and then you can also do an HTML page just like before. I've just moved everything to the bottom and put it under tabs because you're not going to use all of these options in one email. You're not going to have the click link both redirect and show an HTML page. So rather than having them all there and then different radio buttons, they're now under different tabs. So you can just choose what you want to use. And then just like before, you can enter your HTML, and then you can put in an IPN macro to put in your payment buttons. And then you can preview the page before it goes out. And then you can have your any special deals or discounts expire after, let's say you wanted to run these special for a week, you could have it expire after 7 days. And then you would just click create your message just like before to schedule it. But let me show you, if you wanted to use GeniuXs AI to write your emails for you, let me show you how this works. All you have to do to use GeniuXs AI is click this button at the top that says GeniuXs AI, and this opens it up. When you're using this for the first time, it will instruct you to create an account at GeniuXs.com, and it's free for everyone who currently has GeniuX for either LFM, LFMTE, or LFMVM. It would just provide the instructions here, and you click it, create your account. Now make sure you use the same email address that you're using at the trafficexchangescript.com or the viralmailerscript.com, wherever your site's licensed. Just the email address that you're using on that account, make sure you use that same one for GeniuX.com. That way it will pull in all of your licenses. And during this testing phase, when you create your GeniuX account, it will give you 100 credits to get started with. And each credit allows you to write an email And for that email, you get up to 10 revisions or rewrites, which I'll show you in a minute. But to get started, you just click write a new email. And this takes you to the AI where you can describe what you want it to say. I'll just say, write an ad for Traffic Era. Now, Traffic Era is one of the larger TEs, so the AI knows what Traffic Era is. If you've got a smaller TE or if you're launching a new site, you might explain it a little bit. You might say, let's say you're launching, let's just say, traffic for members.com. That's not a great name for a TE, but I'm just thinking off the top of my head. You could say traffic for members.com is a new LFMTE traffic exchange. And then that way the AI would know what you're referring to. And then you can choose your personality. You can have it informative, formal, enthusiastic, funny, grumpy, or compassionate. But let me go ahead and click write this email, see what it comes up with. So now it's writing the email. And here it is. So you can see for the subject, increase your website traffic with Traffic Era. And you can say, dear first name, are you struggling to get more traffic to your website? Look no further than Traffic Era. And then since it knows what Traffic Era is, it explains it a little bit. It talks about how it has a large community of active members, and then it writes some bullet points. And then it says, whether you're a blogger, online marketer, or small business owner, Traffic Era can help you achieve your online goals. So why wait? Sign up for Traffic Era today. And then it signs it. And if you're happy with this, you can go ahead and send it back to your admin panel. But let's say you want to make some changes. So I'm looking over this and I see that there's no link to join. And that's okay because I didn't specify that when I originally gave it the prompt. But with each email, each time you spend a credit, you can make up to 10 rewrites or revisions to the email. So I'm pretty much happy with the tone and the text of this email, but I want to add a link for them to join. Now, I could just do that manually, and that's probably what I would do on an actual site. I'd go ahead and use this email, and then I'd use the click link macro before sending it out. But just to show you how this works, I'm going to say, let's make some changes. And what I want to do is I want to say, add a link to join. And then you can put in your affiliate URL. I'm just going to do the main site, add a link to join, trafficera.com, and then I'm going to ask it to make the changes. Okay, so now you see I've got the same email, but now you put in the link. Sign up for today for Traffic Era by clicking on this link. And then I put the link in there. So yeah, I'm going to say this looks good. Now I'm going to go back to my admin panel, and you can see it's automatically pasted it in here. And it's used the macros, the first name macro, and the site name macro. So when it goes out, this is what it's going to look like. And this is an example. And here it is. So if I'm happy with this, I could just go ahead and click create message, and that would schedule it to go out. And now I can see my message is scheduled. And now, whereas before, all of your scheduled mailings were in a long list and you had to scroll up and down the page, now all of your scheduled mailings are on this sidebar right here. So you can see a list of all of your scheduled mailings, and you can see a countdown under each mailing this one will go out in 2 days, 5 hours, and 10 minutes. If I wanted to edit an email before it goes out, I could just click on it here. It would load the email back up. I can make any changes. I could reschedule the time if I wanted to, or if I wanted to cancel it, I could just go ahead and delete it, and this cancels it. So the message has been deleted, and I'm ready to start a new message. And then just like before, after a message does go out, you can go to sent messages, and then you can see that went out, and then you can see the number of clicks, the number of unsubscribes, and everything that you could before. You can also check this box to save it as a template. So this also pretty much works like before, but now you can go to manage templates, and if you want to just create a template here, you can without scheduling an email. That's something that we've gotten a few requests for over the years, so that's a new feature that we've added. Yeah, I think that's about it. So if you want to send a new email, you can click on GeniuXs AI. Now, after you've written emails, you can load the previous 50 emails that were written by GeniuXs AI, including rewrites and revisions. So if you wanted to send the same message again, or if you have another site that's licensed to you, you can go to a different site and you can open GeniuXs AI, and then you can load that same message into one of your other sites without spending another credit. So if you already sent an email, you can just click load message, and then it would give you a confirmation. This is the message. Are you sure you want this is the one you want to load? And then you can load it into GeniuXs. I'll go ahead and show you another thing that you can do. You can write the email. Let's say this time I want to, let's say, write an ad for Kids Connect. And again, I can choose my personality. I can go ahead and have it write the email. And let's say that, okay, so it's written another email about Hits Connect, and I'm not going to go over this too much because I just want to show you if you get an email and you're not happy with the tone, or if it just kind of misses the idea of what you were going for, you could click Let's Start Over. And now when you start over, this doesn't use another credit. This can count as the 10 free changes or rewrites that you get with every email. So if you're not happy with this tone at all, you can go back, and this will take you back to the original prompt. So let's say if you wanted it to focus more on tracking links, you could update this here. Focus on how it can use tracking links to measure the results of your traffic, or something like that. And then you could do a rewrite, and then it would focus more on the tracking links. So again, this is going to come out from the informative personality. Now, informative, what that does is it sticks pretty close to what you put in the prompt. It pretty much stays on topic, and then it talks about how you can track clicks, conversions, and things like that. Let's say that I wanted to do another rewrite and I wanted to have it under a different personality. I could have formal, enthusiastic, funny, grumpy, or compassionate. Let's say enthusiastic. And now some of these changes might be subtle, between personalities depending on the topic. Ultimately, how the email comes out is going to depend on the content that you put in the prompt along with the personality. So here you can see it's a little bit more of a enthusiastic tone. So you can see it's look no further than hits connect, and it's got an exclamation point. And sign up for free today and see the difference for yourself, and things like that. So it changes the tone a little bit. An enthusiastic tone will have more exclamation points or have a little bit more hype, things like that. Yeah, let's see. Let me do another. I'm going to try just another one. I'm going to write a new email, and then this time I'm going to have it write an ad for Traffic Splash, and then I could say include a joke about Splashy the dolphin. I'll just go ahead and do this, see what it comes up with. And since I'm including a joke, I might have it do the funny personality, because the funny personality is allowed to go a little bit more off topic to make more creative jokes, whereas informative sticks pretty close to what you put in the prompt. Funny might go a little bit off topic and make more jokes and use a more casual tone than some of the other ones. So I'm going to have it write my email. Okay, so increase your website traffic with Traffic Splash, and you can see here it's used. You can see it uses more of a casual tone, whereas the informative one, it stuck pretty close to the prompt. It listed the features. It kind of explained, in the case of Hits Connect, it explained how tracking links work. Here it uses a little bit more of a fun tone, like, well, don't worry, I've got some good news for you. Traffic Splash is here to save your day. And then we know that increasing traffic can be a daunting task, but with Traffic Splash, it's a piece of cake. Our innovative platform promises to bring more visitors to your website than Splashy the Dolphin attracts at SeaWorld. Plus, unlike Splashy, our system won't splatter you with water. So yeah, you can get an idea that it makes more jokes and things like that. And then again, you can, like before, you can go back and you can still make some changes. So if you're happy with the email, you could, you could just say, add a link to join. You could also say, add some bullet points. If you wanted the email to have some bullet points, you could say, well, actually, I'd go ahead and do both. I'll say, add some bullet points, and then also add a link to join. And then I'll do, again, I'll just do the main site, but if you're promoting another site, you could put in your referral URL and the AI would put that into your message. Okay, and here it can keep the same one, but here you can see it puts in some bullet points, and then it puts in the link to join. And then again, before you send it out, you can say looks good, and what this does is it sends it back into your admin panel. And then here you can make any changes you want. Let's say you wanted this to be a click link that tracks your clicks. You could just take the URL out of here. You can go down here and you can have it do a redirect. So you could have Traffic Splash be the redirect, and then instead of having the URL and the email, you can do this quick link macro. And then it would put in the macro, and then it would redirect the traffic splash. And then when you go to your stats, you'll be able to see how many clicks you got. Yeah, I think this is really exciting. I think there may be times where you still want to manually write an email, but if you want to send out something quick, you could get the AI to write an email for you. Or if you just want a template that you can get started with, you could get the AI to write an email, and then you can go back and then you can customize this as much as you want. If you want to take out this paragraph and write something more personalized to your voice, you can do that. So you could write a new introductory paragraph here. You can change any of these bullet points. If you wanted to take out a bullet point, you can delete text, you can add text, you can do anything you want before it goes out. But GeniuXs AI is a tool here to help you out. Whether you wanted to write some bullet points for you, or write an entire email for you, or just provide a template to help you get started. I think GeniuXs AI is going to be a big help for everyone. But now that I've showed you how it works, I'd like to hear some of your feedback. Do you have any questions, comments, suggestions, anything you want me to go over?
Josh, show them what happens if you tell them to write the email like a leprechaun.
Okay, sure. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and write a new one. I could say, let's say, write an ad for traffic era, and then I could say, write using the voice of a leprechaun. Did I spell that? No, there we go. Right, using the voice of a leprechaun. So you could do this as a joke, and I would want the funny personality to do this, because the funny personality would be probably do the best job. Let's see what it comes up with. Let me try. Sometimes when you're giving it something specific, you might have to change the tone a little bit. And this is something that we're still tweaking on the back end. But, right, using, let's see, how can I phrase this? So, right, using the tone of a leprechaun. Maybe I would say write about traffic era. Let's see if it can do this. Okay, that one worked. So here, top of the morning to you. It's your lucky day, because I'm here to talk to you about the magical advertising platform called Traffic Era. And then you can see here, it's written a lot like the way that a leprechaun would write it. Traffic Era is the pot of the gold at the end of the rainbow when it comes to getting more eyes on your website. It's so easy, even a wee leprechaun like me can do it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there will be times that you might have to go back and do another rewrite if it doesn't quite understand how to do something. You might you'd click start over, and then you could go back and you could just revise this a little bit. Like sometimes if it seems to have like a slightly illogical thing, it might get confused. For example, if you ask the formal personality to write a bunch of jokes, it might send you back to the prompt, and then you might have to choose the funny personality. Or if you were announcing a funeral arrangement and you selected the funny personality, it might struggle with that a little bit. But we'll be tweaking things on the back end, and at the same time, you can just experiment with different prompts and different ideas and choose different personalities to get an idea of what you want it to do. And then, yeah, I think that that explains it. Are there any questions, comments? It
I mean,
depends.
I asked a question earlier, Josh. It was just scrolled right up. Would it do a PS?
Yes, it can. Let me go back to the informative, and I'll just say, right, and add for traffic era. And then this will write a fairly standard ad for traffic era. So get more traffic, and let's put in some bullet points. Yeah, let's say I could say add a PS at the bottom of the email that promises new members, and this isn't something that I'm actually doing, but just as an example, 100 bonus credits. Just to give you an idea of how this should turn out. So now it will come back with the email, and it's still got the bullet points, and then, okay, sometimes it puts the PS randomly in the middle, but I could just go ahead and I could go back and I could tell it to move the PS to the bottom of the email, or I could just go back here and then I could cut this out and then paste it at the bottom. But to answer your question, yes, it can write a PS. You could just go back as a revision. You could say add a PS that offers this or offers that, or wherever you wanted it to do.
Right, just let me say, the reason why you're being allowed this free to start with is because there are a little few things that got to be sorted out, okay? As you can see, it needs tweaking, and that can only be done with people using it. Now, I'm sure it will do cross promos. If it doesn't, it will do. Katrina and Josh will answer that question in a minute. Josh, can you do Vikrant a favor and do an email for his traffic exchange? I don't know what the name is. If you type the name in Vikrant, we'll try and do one for your traffic exchange.
Okay, sure. What's the name of it? Traffic swap for you. Okay, I will try it. For a smaller exchange, you might just have to say traffic swap for you is a traffic exchange, but let me just try it and see what it comes up with. I could say, right, an ad for, say, traffic swap for you.com. And let's see, it may not know what this site is, but let me just see what it comes up with. Because for every email, you do get 10 free rewrites or revisions. So this gives everyone a chance to tweak it a little bit more. And then you can always provide information if you get an error message or if it comes back with something that you don't know what it is. Okay, yeah, I think it does know what it is. So it says, yeah, are you struggling to get traffic to your website? If so, Traffic Swap for You can help. And then there we go. Traffic Swap for You is a powerful traffic exchange platform that allows you to exchange website traffic with other website traffic owners. And sign up for a free account at show up for you, add your website, start earning credits. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good email. But okay, is that good? Grant, does that answer your question? All right, cool.
Okay, Leonie, it is generic, but the thing is, right, Josh put very little information up there. You can add information in there to make it less generic. I'm right there, Josh. You could have added to that to have made it different, because that's what they're looking at.
Yeah, absolutely. And in fact, I will give you a better example. Let me pull up something here. Because I did this before as a test. Let me pull this up. Okay, so these are just a whole bunch of tests that I was going through, but here is one that I had it right for Landing Page Monkey, and here I already had some bullet points written that specify what Landing Page Monkey is and some of the features. But I could paste this entire section into GeniuX. Let me start over. And then instead I will write, I'll paste this in. So here it has some specific features for Landing Page Monkey. So this might be good if GeniuX doesn't know about the product that you're promoting, or if you just want something more specific, you could put in a bunch of bullet points. And then I could say, write my email. And then it will incorporate all of those bullet points into writing this email. So you could say, welcome to Landing Page Monkey, it can achieve. And then here you can see that it took some of those things, like one of the bullet points was that it works with HTML, PHP, and WordPress. So it puts this in here. It's HTML, WordPress compatible, making it easy to integrate with your existing website. It adds in that's cross-browser and mobile friendly, because those were also some of the bullet points. And then one of the bullet points was that more than 12,000 were sold, so it wrote a sentence here that says, additionally, the software has a proven track record with over 12,000 units sold and rock-solid customer support. So if you do come up with something that's generic, you can always add more to this prompt right here, saying exactly what you want it to do, or you could have it do a revision. If you like the general idea that it comes up with, but you want more specific details, let's say you wanted to say that your TE has 7,000 members, you could do a revision that you could say, include the fact that my TE has 7,000 members, and then it would work that into the original email.
Right, I'm going to put some of you out of your misery, because a couple of people have asked what the monthly fee is going to be for this. To start with, you get it for free because you're going to be basically testing it, okay? But once we decide to charge for it, I think, Josh, what we decided was that they get the informative one, which is the basic one. They get that for free anyway, correct? And then if they want all the other personalities, is $9.95 a month. Is that right?
I haven't decided on the exact. I don't think. I'm gonna have to think about it. I don't know if I'm gonna include a free level permanently. The free level might be a trial, but I might have like one plan for, let's say, $9 a month that gives you the informative personality,
Right.
and let's say 30 credits per month, and then up to 5 revisions or something like that. And then I might have a premium level for, let's say, $19 a month that unlocks all of the personalities, and it could include, let's just say, 50 credits a month and up to 10 revisions per email. So that's what I'm thinking right now, something along those lines. Well, you do get basic GeniuX for free. You still get everything that you have already is still going to be where you can go in and you can write an email and schedule it. The paid levels I'm talking about is only for GeniuX AI, where you can have it, where you can give it a prompt and then get it to write an email for you. That's what the paid levels are going to be.
Right, so you get all of the updates to GeniuX Katrina for free. We haven't changed that thing. All the stuff that Josh has done to make it better for other reasons in GeniuX. You don't have to pay for GeniuX again. It's the AI. Now we're actually going to now, for instance, if you don't have GeniuX, you can still use GeniuX.com AI. You still have to go there and log in, and it won't automatically put your emails into GeniuX. You have to copy and paste them yourself. But you could go. We're going to make it, and correct me if I'm wrong, Josh, that you can actually go and sign up at the site itself. So even if you don't have an LFMTE or an LFM site, you could. We're still making it so that people will be able to join us and still use the AI. They have to copy and paste it. It'd obviously be better if they've got our software because it automatically transfers it over, and it automatically adds in all of the first name, last name stuff. That, you know what I mean? Whereas if they don't have our software, they'd have to do that themselves. So it's easier and better if you've got our software, but you'll still be able to use it if you don't. So my point with bringing that up is that this is going to be a separate application to GeniuX. It doesn't come with GeniuX. It just happens to work better with GeniuX. Okay. Now I'm guessing, right, if you're really, really smart, it's going to be called GeniuX.com, Ron. You could use this to write 2-lined promos. You could get this to write small amounts of ad copy. I'm pretty sure it's not going to write you a huge sales letter, but it would write you things for your banners and stuff like that you could take out of this. It might also, write splash pages, that kind of thing. So we've looked at this with GeniuX because that makes GeniuX look so much better. It looks more genius than it really is. Okay, but this could end up, and here's the point, all right? Again, we're letting you try this out for free for a while because we want to test it. We are really super excited about this, as you can tell from the email that I sent out, all right? And I don't know if there's anyone here from the LFM site itself, which I sent out, and the headline there was, I'm really and truly wetting myself over this, and I am. This is really super exciting because this is a start point. It's not going to end there. Now, I'm not going to throw Josh too many curveballs here, but there's also things like we could make it write scripts for a video, things like that. So you could do a video and it'll write the script for it, or things like that. All of these things are going to tumble from this. Okay, and my brain is already starting to think about ways that we could use this to make it do other things. So this is super exciting. This is not going to stop here. And get using it. Did I overhype it, Josh?
No, I think that's good. Yeah, like I said earlier, this is just the first starting point of what we think will be a new direction of more stuff that we want to start integrating with our software, more services that will make it easier for you to promote things. And,
now, someone asked about doing cross promos, Josh. Now, I'm guessing that it can do those. All you need to tell it is site that you're being cross promoted with, and what the
Yep.
rules are.
Yep, exactly. Write an email to Traffic Splash members announcing a let's see, should know what surf promo is. Announcing a surf promo between Traffic Splash and Hungry for Hits.
No. So I'll answer that one in a minute, Leonie.
All right, here we go. This is a great opportunity for you to earn more credits and increase your traffic. So here all you have to do is surf both Traffic Splash and Hungry for Hits during the promo period, and you earn extra credits. And here you can say it provided some examples. Now, if I specified in the prompt that you have to surf 100 pages at both sites and you get 10 bonus credits or 20 banner impressions, it would use that to write that. Since it didn't, it provided just some examples here. So I could either go back and I could tell it the specifics, or I could go ahead and put it in there and then manually adjust these. But you can see here that, yeah, it got the idea of what a surf promo is and tells people to surf both sites. So yeah, the answer is yeah, it can announce surf promos. All right, what other questions do we have?
So, Leonie, no, it's going to be released. When are we going to let these people have a bash at this, Josh?
Today, if you have
Right.
GeniuXs, it's in the App Store.
So for our customers, Leonie, the people here, it's going to be live from today. You'll be able to use it from today, and then we'll be monitoring it and we'll be looking at it. Obviously, then people, because none of you are dumb, right? You're all going to say, well, I tried to make it do this and it was a bit, and it stumbled over this one, and that's what we want back from you, right? To see what it stumbles over, so we can make it better. Affiliate program, almost freaking certainly, Katrina. When this goes out as a paid program, absolutely yes, affiliate program. Owners only, we could discuss that at an owners meeting, Katrina. I mean, I may bring in some other people that are not owners, because I want this aimed at others than just our customers, as you can well imagine. But yes. Is that what you want to know, Katrina? Our owners are going to have exclusive affiliate program rights to this for a while? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, those are still details that we're still going to sort out. For right now, we just want people using the software, so we're making it available for LFM, LFMTE, LFMVM owners who already have GeniuXs.
I see. Right. Okay, Katrina. Okay, now, so there will be an affiliate program, and once we're happy with this, anybody can. They don't have to have a site. Yes, so you will be able to promote this to your members to go and there and sign up for this. Yes. In fact, we will encourage you to do so, Katrina. Are we grandfathered in, or do we buy credits? And how much are credits, Josh? Because at the moment they're going to get it for free. So
Yeah, we haven't set any credits. During this testing period, we've given everyone 100 credits. If you run out of credits, send us a support ticket, and we'll consider case by case whether to give people more credits. In most cases, we will. We'd be more likely to give people credits if you provide constructive feedback, what works, what doesn't work. If you provide some helpful feedback, then of course we'd be happy to give you some more credits, but during the trial period, we're not charging anything for credits or anything. When we do launch, we're going to have different membership options. The membership options will include monthly credits, and then we'll probably have something on top of that. If you just want to buy some extra credits, you'll be able to buy them separately, but we haven't decided on the prices yet.
Answer your question, Jeff. Credit based. It's a TE style business thing, right? Business model. That's it. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I'm trying to find new personalities for this thing as well. I mean, Josh has done a good job with that ones he's got, but I'm sure there are some more personalities out there that we could add to this. Because, Leonie, we don't record them because the normal way we do these meetings is those that turn up in the meetings actually get a discount. If we recorded them, the people watching it later would come back to us and say, well, they got a discount, why can't we get one? So that's why we do it. So normally when we launch a plugin, we say, okay, because those that today at the meeting, you can have it for $75, and then everybody else after that has to pay $95. Okay, so that's why.
And on that topic, if you are an LFMTE owner and you don't have GeniuXs yet and you want to get that and try this out, we are offering a special discount on GeniuXs. You can just log into your LFMTE account, and normally GeniuXs is $197. We're doing a special deal. It's just $97. So that'll give you GeniuXs, will give you all future updates, and then it'll also give you the chance to try out the AI during the trial period.
I'm assuming, Stephen, that right now is strictly text. Okay, but you have just given me another stream of income. If we can make it use HTML, that's an upgrade. Josh.
Yeah, for right now it is text.
Yes, because we'd have to create the HTML, Stephen, but you've just given us another stream of income. Well done, thank you. And Francisca, at the moment the trial's open-ended. Until we decide that it's ready to be launched properly, it's open-ended. We're not putting a timeline on it, Josh, are we?
Right.
At the moment. Sorry?
Right, that's correct. We don't have a specific time limit on the trial right now. Right now we're just testing it back, and we want to get feedback, and we want to tweak it and make sure that it's solid and ready to launch. Leonie, it is available for LFM VM and LFM. If you already have GeniuXs, you just need to install them from the App Store. Now, if you don't have GeniuXs for LFM VM or LFM, we do not currently have payment options on those sites. But if you do want to purchase them, send us a ticket. What we might do is we might let you do a deposit into your LFMTE piggy bank, and then we might do a special exception where you can transfer it to LFM or LFM VM to purchase GeniuXs. We might work something like that out. But just send us a support ticket. Let us know which platform you want it for, and then we will work something out where you can get it for the $97 price.
Okay, what was it, Dwayne? Come on. The trouble is that this thing scrolls. Send him first email now. Well done, Ian. Jumped straight on it and started using it.
No, it will not support PHP 5.6. Going forward, all of our updates and all of our plugins will require PHP 7.4. And that is on the requirements page. If you go to the trafficexchangescript.com and click on requirements, you'll have all of the server requirements right there at the top.
Now, I would suggest that it's not going to be very long, Wayne, before no server allows you to use 5.6 PHP. Right now, you can go back several versions of PHP, but there's going to be a come a time when it'll only go back so far, and 5.6 won't be on the list.
Yeah.
It's very soon there will not be a 5.6 PHP, and your sites will stop working if you're still on it. That's why we're updating. That's why we tell you if you've got a plugin written by a third-party programmer and it's stopped working because you've done our updates and moved up the PHP line, then you must go back to that programmer and get them to rebuild it on the new platform, on the new PHP platform. I mean, it's pretty simple, really. That's going to go away.
Yeah, and in many cases, switching from 5.6 to 7.4 won't be that difficult. We've done a lot of the hard work because a lot of our plugins have, or a lot of the plugins that are out there use some of our extensions, like our widgets and some of our plugin points. And we've done a lot of the hard work on the back end. Like we've switched the way that the script connects from MySQL to MySQLi. And a lot of the third-party developers, I know I'm getting a little bit technical, and most owners don't need to worry about this, but if you are developing plugins, you know that we provide the functions to connect to the database, and we made the old functions available. So in most cases, it will be a pretty easy switch. And a lot of owners, I don't expect would have any issues at all going from 5.6 to 7.4. Because we've done a lot of the hard work for you.
Jeff's asked a question which I don't understand, Josh, so you may have to.
Can you make a video? We will be updating the tutorial videos. I'm not sure what you mean by graphics. Oh, are you talking about the theme? Okay, so yes, right now, the latest, the theme is a separate issue from the PHP updates and things like that. Those of you might know that back in January, we released an update for LFMTE that includes new pages for sites, banners, and text ads. Now, those new pages require a new theme format, but the update itself includes both options. You can go back through the TE settings. If you still have an older theme, you can go back to the old theme pages. There's just a checkbox in there that you need to check. So if you do have an old theme, you can still update to PHP 7.4. You can still install the latest updates. You can use GeniuXs AI. You just need to go into your settings and switch back to the old theme format because the latest version of the script supports both formats. And yeah, if you want to purchase GeniuXs for LFM, please send us a support ticket. What we'll most likely do is you can make a deposit into your LFMTE piggy bank, and then we'll transfer it over to LFM. But yeah, just send us a support ticket and we'll work something out. Yes, Andrea, you can save. Now the new feature where you can go back here and then you can pick any of the last 50. This is part of GeniuXs AI, but you can also, when you load a message here, there's a checkbox here to save as a template, and this will save it on your own site. And you can go to manage templates and you can see all of the templates here. And then this is included in the basic feature of Genius. You can go back anytime and you can load the templates that you saved using this checkbox. Yes, yes. If you're using the free trial now, and if you don't purchase the monthly subscription, you'll still be able to use any templates that you saved using this checkbox. This checkbox will save your templates to your own hosting, so you can reuse them.
Really, that's outrageous. Okay. There you go. Don't say we don't never do anything for it. I can't believe anybody would not want to pay for this. Really. Especially as it grows and we start being able to do new things with it.
Yeah, I think once people start using this and realize how easy it is to write an email, like let's say that your site was down for a few hours, your hosting was having some issues, and you want to send out an apology email. GeniuX can do that. You can just say, apologize for the recent email, and yeah, you can use the compassionate personality, and then it would write out a nice email apologizing for the downtime. You know, if you want to announce a surf promo or do a special sale and or a holiday theme, let's say Easter's coming up, if you want to do a special Easter themed holiday and make a few jokes about the Easter bunny, you can choose the funny personality. You can have it make a joke. You can have it write up a story about Splashy the dolphin going on an Easter egg hunt, and you can just so many possibilities where GeniuX AI can do something creative.
Well, here's the thing, right, Mac. If you've got all of those personalities, you don't have to have no. Because I thought this, you could have a Easter Bunny personality and so forth, but you saw it did the leprechaun. It would also do an Easter Bunny already. You only have to ask it that. It's Easter. Can you do something funny about Easter bunnies? Or mention Father Christmas when you got the. If you've got all those personalities, it's going to come up with that. Isn't it, Josh? Unfortunately.
Yeah, and we were thinking about doing that. Do we want to do a leprechaun personality or something like that? But we realized that the funny personality is pretty good at writing like a leprechaun if you ask it to. So just the personalities that we're giving you already have so many different possibilities and so many different things that they can write about. Okay, so a credit sale, something like that might actually be better if you use OTO Builder. Now, OTO Builder is something that we give you for free every time you buy a plugin. I want to say that we give you 3 months free for every plugin you buy. So if you buy GeniuX today, you'll get access to OTO Builder for 3 months. But if you go in there, there's tons of different templates and things like that you can choose from, and then it will automatically set up the sales package. It will automatically do whatever you need it to do. But you could also have the AI write a special Easter sale or 4th of July sale or wherever you want it to do, and then you can go down here and choose HTML page, and then you can put in an offer here. So you could say, 1,000 credits for $5, whatever you wanted to price it at. And then down here, you just put in your IPN macros, just like you would with a login offer or anything else. If you had a credit package for 1,000 for $5, you could do IPN 10, and then you can preview it. And then all you would do is put this click link macro somewhere into your email if you wanted it to set it up like that. And then you could have GeniuXs AI write the email for you. So you could have it, be about Easter, and you can have it write a joke about the Easter bunny going on a Easter egg hunt, or for pretty much anything you could think of.
Now, Mick asked a question, which I'm pretty sure the answer is yes. So the AI is available across multiple sites, okay, if it's under one ownership. With the proviso, Mick, that you've used the same email address for all the sites that you've signed up at Is that right, Josh?
Yes. GeniuXs AI, your GeniuX.com account, works across all of your sites that are licensed to your LFM, LFMTE, or LFMVM account. So in your case, if you write an email at, let's say, advertising know-how, and you use GeniuXs AI, and then you write it, and then you send it out, you could go into Hits Viral, and you can load a previous email, and then the one that you sent out through AKH would be right here. And then you can load it into your GeniuXs that hits viral. And then if you just want to change a few things, if you want to change it, so if it says AKH and you want to change it to it hits viral, you can edit the text here. But yes, to answer your question, you can use the same, your credits and your templates, everything related to GeniuXs AI is shared across all of the sites that are licensed to you.